go. Hello, everyone. Just give us a second as we get everyone in. Oh, we've lost Joanna again.
Hello.
So hopefully hopefully everyone can hear us. I know that we sort of, the video there was having a bit of a challenge for a second. But hopefully Joanna from Pug Rescue can come back. She's having a couple of technical difficulties. And if you're all wondering, I am boiling in my pug costume. So he's going to. Oh, here we go. Give me 2 seconds. I've got someone saying that there's no sound. Oh.
Thanks for the compliment for my hat. So I just saw that.
Oh, it's fabulous. Absolutely. I'll just double check and see if everyone can hear us. This is not boding well. If we're starting the day without sound, that's terrible. I'm snug as a pug. Absolutely I am. By the sounds of that, if people are saying that I'm snug as a pug, that means that they can hear us, which is good. So, awesome. Everyone's telling us that they can hear us. That's a good start. So maybe it was just our opening video, but who needs music when the Puggies were there to steal the show? So
I know all you can hear is snoring.
Yeah, I was going to say at the moment we've got the beautiful background noise of Agatha and her wonderful snoozing.
Yeah, maybe she's sleeping right next to the microphone.
That's wonderful. So thank you, everyone. We'll get this show started properly now that that everything's that we've sorted out the initial. Yes, Mel. Definitely snort is the thing for tonight. So welcome everybody to this special edition of Livin the Pug Life show, brought to you by Pug Parties, because your pug deserves to be the best dressed pug at the porty. I am your host, Donna, and I've got loads of co-hosts tonight, which is wonderful. I have Constable Charles, who makes sure that everyone gets their fair share of treaties on Pug-O-WEEN. Unfortunately, he's already fallen asleep on my lap. And Racing Rosie, who is the fastest treaty eater in the world, is sleeping next to me. So hopefully they'll wake up in a minute and actually say hello. Tonight, I'm excited to introduce our awesome guest, Belinda from Pugs SOS.
Hello.
Hello. And Joanna. Oh, look, Joanna looks like she's just popped back in. So hopefully we can bring her up. We'll just give it 2 more seconds. It looks like it's just loading in now. Oh, here we go. And I think I can happily say Joanna has put us to shame with her background. And there is wonderful little James as well. So yes, Joanna from Pug Rescue and Adoption Victoria, and we've also got Rachael from Fabulous Beast Portraits, who's one of the other sponsors for the prizes tonight. So they'll be helping me run the show tonight, and most importantly, announce the lucky winners of the best dressed pug and the best naked pug competitions, which is obviously what everybody's joining us for tonight. Now, Pug-O-WEEN is especially close to my heart because I've been blessed with a love of rescue puggies over the last 20 years. And I know that for every puggy rehabilitated and rehomed by our pawsome rescue groups, there are more out there waiting to be found. This annual fundraising event is held by many pug groups around Australia and the world. And I want to thank you for contributing to the fundraising goal and having a little bit of fun whilst doing it. Every entrant was a deserving puggy, and I'm very glad that I am not choosing the winners because, wow, there were some great entries across both competitions. And I reckon that Belinda, Joanna and Rachael will agree with me. So pug evening, ladies, properly. And more importantly, did you have a favourite outfit or puggy yourself?
I'm not going to admit who mine was because mine actually won my prize.
Well, they'll be absolutely extra happy when they
so that works for me.
Belinda?
I had there was a pirate pug, and forgive me, I can't remember his name because I've got a pirate myself.
Yes, so, Frank the pug, Frank the pirate. He was a favourite. Absolutely. And Joanna and James, our handsome little, I'm guessing devil, or is he a Dracula?
Everything.
He looks Absolutely. Oh, and he's a dapper one too.
I can't remember what cat. One of my puggies. So I can't being my outfit.
Oh, it looks like we're losing you a little bit, Joanna. We're sort of, you might need to get closer to the microphone.
Probably Cash.
Oh, yes. He was, if I remember correctly, it was Cash the Pumpkin.
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Absolutely wonderful. So, I have to, the worst thing is I think I knew about a third of the entrants. So it's even worse. I know that if I choose one, I'll be in trouble. So I'm going to say that I loved all of them. But I will say one thing. Joe Luck, for the first time in 10 years, got to enter her pug into PUG-O-WEEN. Now, Joe usually runs PUG-O-WEEN for Pugwell, and so all of her pugs have never been able to enter into the competition. So luckily this year, Bessie actually got to have a go. So that was actually really nice for Bessie for a change. So she was our little puggy PUG-O-WEEN princess, I think we ended up calling her. Oh, so we've had some really wonderful comments already. So the team from Bubbles and Cuddles Mobile Dog Wash, if they can't stop laughing at the snoring puggy, that's Agatha.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Lynn says, pug evening to everyone, and apparently Gerald Oscar are also snoring as well, so at least Agatha's in really good company. Joanne, who, so her puggy was one of the puggies in the naked pug competition, little Willow, so she's saying hello and happy Halloween. Mel DeGraff, I remember Mel, one of her pugs was in the competition. I think she was actually saying cute, but I can't remember which pug she was saying. So we're just going to assume that it's all of our pugs. Oh, James, you look like you're getting a treat. That is incredible. You're making Rosie and Charles jealous.
A leaf snacky. Leaf.
Oh, leaf snacky. Oh, well, you know, why not? Why not, handsome? So Joanne apparently likes your hat, Rachael, and I do too. I'm very jealous, but I have to admit I love the apron that Belinda's got on.
That's pretty good.
I need to get one of those.
Haven't seen my shirts.
Oh, yes. And a Pug Life shirt, which is even better. Definitely a lot better than my pug onesie, which is a winter weight one, which means I currently feel like it's 40 degrees in here instead of like the lovely 21 degrees it was here in Melbourne for a change. Mel just let me know that Asha, the pugkin, is her pug that was entered into the competition. So that is absolutely wonderful. And Nikita, oh no, here we go. Someone's just Genevieve Walker said James and his leaf snacky. Absolutely. And Nikita said happy Pug-O-WEEN to everyone. Now, Dolly the mummy is Nikita's entry into tonight, and I thought it was an exceptionally well thought out costume, and apparently the trailing mummy wrappings was not actually planned. That was little Dolly running away from mum. So she got a photo while she could actually still get a photo. Oh, and here we go. So Gary Compton, who is Stevie the spider, that one I do remember. He says happy Pug-O-WEEN, which is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. This is just absolutely wonderful. So apologies for the lack of audio with the video. God knows what happens, but let's face it, if it's not a Pug Live show where something technical goes wrong, that's not really one of my shows. So, oh no, we've lost Joanna. Hopefully she'll be back in a minute. So as I said, she's having a few issues with her Wi-Fi, so hopefully it's not.
You might have gone for a costume change, perhaps.
Possibly, yes, absolutely. I mean, like, why not? Like, James is a little star, so
he is.
Pia wanted to know, is Lucy the psycho clown here? I haven't seen Ivy online yet, and I know that Ivy is her mum, but you never know, they might be coming yet. Peppa Pug says to say happy Pug-O-WEEN to everyone. So happy Pug-O-WEEN back. Absolutely awesome. So I'm just double checking how we've got. Hello from Melissa Kay, who is Pug Mum to Peppa and Odin. I had to remember. Oh yes, and Odin and Peppa says hi too. So that worked out quite well. Just as I was having to remember, Melissa come to save the day. So, oh my God, we've just got so many things going on. So I might just hide Joe's camera for the moment while she gets herself sorted. Hopefully it's a quick fix. Thank God we got to see James before we lost the connection. So as I said, hopefully we'll have Joe back in a minute. Oh, here we go. See the beauty of technology, and it's actually perfect timing that here we go. We've changed aspects, so hopefully there we go. That might
there we
go. Hello, pretty puppy. Wonderful that you're back. So right, I will see if. Please. Okay, so sorry, I had to double check something. So before we actually get into announcing all the winners, which is wonderful, Belinda and Joanna, as obviously the recipients of everyone's generous donations over the last 4 weeks, and everyone, don't forget, you can still donate. So if you haven't donated, you can still donate tonight, and I will put the details in the comments section in a second. Actually, I think they're already in there. So just click on the link, buy a donation, and it all goes straight to these wonderful organisations. The 3 rescues that we are fundraising for is Pugs SOS, which is Belinda, who's with us tonight. Pug Rescue and Adoption Victoria, where is Joanna? And Kim has from Saffron on the Hill, couldn't join us tonight, but they are the 3rd Pug Rescue that we are actually fundraising for. So Belinda, can I start with you first? What does these donations do for these puggies? So people know that they're donating to a rescue, but what do their donations do for them?
Ultimately, they go to the vet costs, Donna. The vet costs are just phenomenal. You know, you can spend thousands of dollars on a pug when it comes in. And even sometimes when you don't even realise after a few weeks, there's other things that crop up, other issues. So, so thank you to everyone that's donated, because even the smallest donation makes a huge difference. I can't tell you how much. So it all just helps with getting these pugs to a good what's the word I'm looking for? Just into a really good health-wise, so we can actually rehome them. So then if we can fix most of their issues before they go, I think that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that is the bonus. So absolutely.
No, that is wonderful. And I'm not, so Joanna's just been overrun by puggies. I can see.
She's opened the gate.
Yes, I was going to say she's opened the floodgates. So hopefully we'll get back in a second. But definitely from Bubbles and Cuddles, they're saying that Pug Rescues definitely are the win out of tonight's event, which has been running for the last 4 weeks. It is by far my favourite event of the year. Here we go. Here's Joanna back.
Yay.
James doesn't like to share, so having some this is one of our boys that we've done spinal is about to have his knee done, and Daisy, our other girl, who's awaiting her surgery. So yeah, as Belinda said, all of the fun goes to these guys and get back into a condition that they can have a happy life.
Yeah,
enjoy
absolutely.
life, and Yeah. Momo's
It's just being overrun. It's gorgeous. They're so happy. So even though they've all got a few health issues, it is lovely to see them just romping around without a care in the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they're always grateful.
Yeah. Momo's one completely paralysed. So sorry, it's great to see being naughty.
No, absolutely. They're just beautiful. I mean, Joanna, we're sort of losing you a little bit, or I know I am, so I'm not sure how everyone else is going, but pretty much what I heard was every one of those pugs has had some serious work done, and all of the money that is raised, whether it's through PUG-O-WEEN or other fundraising events, all of them go to these beautiful pugs. And let's face it, if nothing else, the smiles on their faces and the running and romping around would suggest that they're getting the absolute love that they deserve. I just love it. I just love it. Look at them. They're just completely oblivious to the camera. Just
Joanna, look at that humping. What's going on?
It is the best part about live shows. Like, you just cannot script this.
You can't. And not with pugs either.
No.
Is that Momo, Joanna?
Yes, it is.
And see, the incredible work you've done with him is just amazing because, yeah, as you say, he was paralysed. Well, he's certainly not paralysed now.
Oh, no.
Those hips are going.
So, and Ken is paralysed as well. So the black.
Wow.
Yeah.
And little Daisy's just quite happily just sitting there and leg in the air. I do like Charles is an air licker too, so I get it. They're just beautiful. Thank you so much, ladies. And I can't wait. I'm just trying to think, where's my we will announce at the end of the show how much money we've raised so far. And I'm gonna say throughout the entire show, if you haven't already donated, please donate. Every dollar counts. Look at all these beautiful puggies and how wonderful they are with all the love and attention they get. And none of the pug rescues, correct me if I'm wrong, they don't get government funding.
No.
It's all volunteer work.
Yes, it is.
All volunteer.
Yep. So all of these wonderful people, and I have to. So I will say, like, I'm gonna wake Charles up, and he's gonna be really cranky at me. So Joanna will know Charles. So he was JJ, and hey, puppy. And so almost 11 years ago, Charles and his brother Winston, who were Sumo and JJ, come to live with us, and they used to be under the care of Joanna and her team. So I can say without a doubt, he has been a wonderful addition to our family. And even though we lost Winston last year, I'm very glad that so Charles had a cleft palate and you guys fixed that. And I know that the adoption fee that you charged Andrew and I would not have covered what it is that it costs to get Charles healthy enough to then make him and Winston available for adoption. So I can say that Charles is definitely a pug rescue success. Okay? And now I'm going to get stink eye for the rest of the night. So, but I haven't woken him up. I will take his hat off, so at least that'll keep him happy. So yes, hello to Bubbles and Cuddles too. He's just going to say hello before I'm getting the stink eye, so I'll let him settle back down again. So thank you so much, ladies. The other thing that I do want to do is recognise our 3 prize sponsors tonight. And I'll go in. Technically, I'll go in reverse order. So third prize, which is a $45 Trick for Treaties box from Miss Drew's Bakery and Dog Cafe. Kim couldn't join us tonight, but this is, and I'm really going to annoy Charles as I. So the box is here, ready to be sent off to the lucky puggy. What's inside the box is all these, as well as a toy, but all these amazing treats. Now, everyone who goes to Pug City's already had these. They got to have them today. So we got to have the pancakes and the Pugg-O-WEEN. And last week we had the pumpkin treats and the trick-for-treat cookies. So that is, and there's also a toy. I haven't actually got the toy out. So yeah, that's what's third prize. So thank you very much to Kim and her team at Miss Drew's Bakery. It's lovely that they're back open, and she is hurriedly cooking cakes and treaties ready for next weekend when they open back up, now that everyone's allowed to travel around Victoria again, which is absolutely wonderful. Now, our second prize has been sponsored by Rachael from Fabulous Beast Portraits, and it is for a single pug portrait of $150, and I will show you an example, which is of my Winston that we had painted last year. Now, Rachael, can you tell me why you decided to sponsor? So you sponsored last year, a prize last year for Pug-O-WEEN, and again this year.
Oh, I'd love to have a really clever, smart answer, but I love pugs. I'm obsessed with pugs. Knowing money goes to pugs makes me happy because I get to say pugs. Even just saying pugs. Pugs. So yeah, basically it's a good cause, it's a great cause, it makes someone happy, and I'm very distracted by the pugs playing in the corner.
I was going to say the pug rescue
is basically why that, you know, happy little pugs with giant licky tongues. You know.
No, thank you so much. You've done it 2 years in a row, which I really do appreciate, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So Rachel's actually painted my other 3 pugs portraits, and they're winging its way down with me in Australia.
In transit.
Yes. So the apparently Lynn agrees with you. She loves pugs too. And so does Ivy. She says yay to pugs too. Now, Ivy is the mum of Lucy the Psycho Clown, so one of our other entrants. So here we go. So Jacinta says Pug Life, absolutely, which is why it's called Living the Pug Life.
Yeah.
There are no other dog owners in the world that have the crazy life that we enjoy. That is by far. So, and then obviously the other donor is Pug Parties. Well, I promise I'm not going to thank myself, but the people I am going to thank are and I've had this mental blank. It's terrible. Now I know what it's like at the Oscars. Jolene Osthusen, who is my social media manager, she helps me out part-time. And I'm not sure if she's on with us tonight, but thank you so much to Jolene for helping out. She does all the other stuff while I focus on Pug-O-WEEN. And it's such a help. The other people and pugs that I need to thank, my partner Andrew, who also does a lot of the stuff in the background for me, and of course Charles and Rosie, who get to be part of all the photos of all the publishing that we do to drum up the support. So we cannot but say thank you for all of our puggies as they support. So I was going to say, and then yes, and the other fur child.
Someone said, do I do cats?
Yes. Absolutely. I'm glad you said that. So yes, that was Bubbles and Cuddles. So yes, they want their Pugalier and Staffy. Absolutely. So
I even did an elephant for someone. So yes. Yeah, cats.
I promise at the end of the show, I will put all the details in the comments section about Miss Drew's, because even if you don't live in Victoria, you can order Miss Drew's treaties anywhere in Australia, and they are just stunning. And I'll also put in the website for Rachel's business as well, so and you can see all the incredible work she's done. So the awesome part of the show is now here. Now we get to actually say who's won, which is so good. So the Joanna doesn't know it yet, but she is actually on the hook for one of them. Don't know if she can actually see the host chat. So, and she's all right. It's okay. Don't worry. Let's face it, James is more important. He's doing you're providing the best entertainment, Joanna. That's
I know I can't take my eyes off the bottom screen either.
Agatha's even got up to watch now.
Cool. So for the best, we'll go best dressed puggies first. So with the best dressed puggy competition, we had 205 eligible votes. We did have more than that, but unfortunately a few people, I think, accidentally voted twice. And if you're wondering why there may not have been a comment in there acknowledging your second vote, it's because we can only take the first one. So with that in mind, don't you worry. We still had clear votes as to who won. So third prize, which is the $45 Trick for Treaties box from Miss Drews. Joanna, can you see who won that, or you?
I can see
The host chat.
Trick box from Asher.
Oh, I was going to say you did get it. Asher the Pumpkin.
Asher the Pumpkin.
Yes.
Yay!
Woohoo! So well done, Asher. You got 30 votes, which was an incredible amount, and you actually pulled out early in the voting stakes. So congratulations to you and your family. I'm hoping that you're on. I think I'm almost certain that I did see Mel's name before. So hopefully at this point in time, Mel's screaming and jumping and down with joy that Asher got third prize. I'll be in contact after the show to arrange. Oh, here we go. Asher is very excited because he's realised that he's got all these incredible treaties to eat for like the next day. And the puppy pancakes, definitely very tasty. So he's going to be the most popular pug at Playgroup this weekend. So, and there's all these wonderful people saying congratulations to Asher. Well done, puppy. Very well deserved. Very well deserved. Now, second prize, Rachael, being that it is your prize that you sponsored, would you like to announce who it is that won?
Yes, absolutely. Second prize that gets another example, one of my pug portraits, probably in a slightly more dignified position than Agatha was for that one, goes to Stevie the Spider.
Yay! Unfortunately, I couldn't load up like clapping and cheering, so we had to do it ourselves, but that's quite all right. So Stevie the Spider, congratulations. And I have to admit, I really loved your costume. Getting the photo with that look on your face, I was a little bit terrified. Like if I saw Stevie coming at me in Playgroup, I'd start running. Definitely start running. Absolutely. So, Stevie, you got 42 of the votes. So you did absolutely wonderful. And oh my God, look at all the congratulations. This is just wonderful. So there's all these lovely people saying congratulations to Stevie. And I know that Gary was on before. So hopefully he's currently hugging Stevie. And he'll get around to typing to say just how excited Stevie is very shortly. And he's just absolutely wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Now, first prize. Now, Belinda gets to announce first prize for the best dressed puggy with the most votes. So 54 votes, incredibly.
Oh, so who is it, Lil? You don't really care, do you?
No, I'm asleep. What are you doing?
Don't care. And the winner for first prize is Lucy, the Psycho Clown.
Yay! Yay!
Well done, Lucy.
Yes.
Loved the backdrop in Lucy's
absolutely
little photo as well.
Did
it out.
So I will just pick up that Stevie's parents said thank you very much, and also congratulations to Asher. And oh my God, here we go. Now it's really coming in. So it was incredible. So Asher actually charged out to begin with early in the week. And then Lucy, oh my God, she just charged through. So I was amazed. I'm starting to think that Lucy's mum did an excellent effort at making sure that every person she met all week voted.
In the supermarket, in the chemist, in the greengrocers.
Got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, people popping up everywhere. So it was just incredible. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Ivy, you lied, did not. And they've just been camping. So that was how sure that they weren't that Lucy wasn't going to win. But yes, they did an absolute wonderful job. And thank you so much to everyone. The congratulations that are coming in. It is just wonderful from everybody who went in the competition themselves as well. So Stevie is thrilled, which is wonderful. And I am sure that Lucy is probably now looking on the website trying to figure out what outfit she buys next. Who wouldn't, to be honest? Who wouldn't? So right now the important thing is the best naked puggies. So we decided to do this at the last minute, halfway through October, because we had a few people mention that it really sucked that their pug hated to be dressed up. And that they get to miss out on all the fun. So we had 2 entrants. So of course it was a 2-horse race, which is perfectly okay. And they are getting a $200 Pug Parties gift card because we do sell things other than clothes. But having said that, I get to announce this one, so I'm lucky last. And so out of the eligible 20 votes, 14 of them went to Willow, the posing puggy. So she reminded me of what was the name out of Titanic when she said, "Jack, paint me like one of your French ladies." So
You just want to chime in on that music.
I know.
Celine, where are you?
Absolutely. She just didn't quite have a paw in the right spot, though. So, 10 points for effort, but I'm going to take 1 away because the paw wasn't in the right spot. But Willow, congratulations. And thank you also to Arnie who posted it as well. He did look very cool. And let's face it, how many pugs do we know are happy to be in water? Not many. So I was so impressed. So impressed. So well done to Willow. You did an absolutely wonderful job. And of course, now all the congratulations. It's incredible. All these lovely people saying congratulations. Thank you so much to everyone who went into the competition. To those that, because obviously your entrance fee was a donation towards the fundraising amount. And thank you to everyone who also put in extra as non-competition entrants who also donated, which was absolutely wonderful. So, here we go. Joanne's finally gotten over the surprise of being the winner. So, here we go. So, Arnie's mum, Paula, says apparently he'll lie on that floaty all day long as he doesn't go into the actual water. So that is that's still 1 pug step up from Rosie and Charles. So absolutely done a wonderful job. And he looked very cool in his picture. So that was just absolutely wonderful. So thank you everyone who joined us tonight, who entered and voted as well as donated. Thank you so much. So we're still taking donations until the witching hour. And for those of you that don't know what the witching hour is on Halloween, it's midnight. So you can still do that via the link provided in the comments section. I will pop it in there again just to make sure that you've got it. At this point in time, our fundraising amount, we raised $945. So thank you to everybody. Thank you very much to everybody who donated. God, I got voting on the brain now. As I said, every dollar, we don't take any admin fees or anything else like that. Every dollar that you donate goes straight to the 3 pug rescues, which is Pugs SOS, Pug Adoption and Rescue Victoria, and Saffron on the Hill. So thank you so much to everybody who was kind enough to donate. And please tell everyone who hasn't donated that they can still do it. We would love to get as much money as we can before midnight tonight so that we can transfer it to all these wonderful deserving puggies that obviously they're all tucking out. Joanna, are they done for the day?
James says
Emily's
to come back in here. That's fine.
so James has got all the spotlight all to himself.
He doesn't share very well.
Oh, you know what? You know, when you're as famous as James is, I wouldn't want to share either, to be honest.
No.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Puggies. Thank you, Belinda, Joanna, and Rachael, for joining me tonight on this very special edition of Livin the Pug Life show. It's been a wonderful evening, and I'm so glad that we've made 4 Puggies very happy. And obviously, we're going to make other Puggies very happy with the money that we raise, and it will go to their care. We'll be hanging around until after the show so that we can read and respond to everyone's messages. So please say hello if you haven't already. Now, for those who are my regular watchers, at the end of the show, I always give away a $20 Pug Parties gift card to somebody who's been watching. And now I'm going to have to randomly scroll through and find a name that I can just pluck. And, oh, my God, who is it going to be? Ellen Holmes, thank you so much for coming today. You are the lucky winner of the $20 Pug Parties gift card. Woo, thank you so much for coming on tonight and commenting and saying lovely things about all the Puggies. I will be in contact with you after the show so that we can arrange to get that gift card to you. Now, everybody else, if you had fun tonight and you would like to share your pug life with other pug parents, then we'd love to have you on the show. All it takes is an email or a direct message, and I'll be in contact with you, and those details will be in the comments section after the show. Please invite your friends and family to come and join us each week, and I'd love it if you'd leave a review in the Pug Life group so other parents can see what they're missing out on every Sunday. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering what's happening next Sunday. Well, we've almost reached our 25th show. I am absolutely amazed at how quickly 23 have already gone by. And I'll just quickly stop. Thank you, Glenn Walker, who just placed a donation. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. You've just, I didn't actually see
Thanks, Glenn.
but thank you. The next show is actually technically our 24th show, but our 25th show, I have a lovely guest joining us. So next week, what I am going to be doing is doing my favourite moment from the last 23 shows. And what I'm going to do is ask for you to share with me what were your favourite bits from the past 23 shows, because I know that there are going to be bits that you want to rewatch with me because they are incredibly funny, or sad, or just wonderful to hear. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about things like Teddy singing to Pavarotti, or our interview with author Patrick Ford, or maybe you want to see Gigi and her running through her mother's meditation bowls, which sound absolutely beautiful, except when a puggy tail kind of comes through them. So those are the sort of things that I'm talking about. So we'll be putting together a reminder early in this week so that you can let me know what bits you want to rewatch and that we can all have a giggle about next Sunday night. And then our 25th show will also be giving away a $25 Pug Parties gift card, because why the hell not? Just because we can. So I hope that I can see as many of you next week as we have tonight. So thank you everyone for joining us. Belinda from Pugs SOS, thank you so much. It's the second weekend in a row because you had your show last week, which was wonderful. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Donna. And can I just say thank you for all the wonderful things you do. You are amazing.
Oh, thank
and
you.
putting these shows together, I don't know if people do not know what goes on behind the scenes, but Donna is a bloody legend. So thank you so much. We really appreciate all your help with rescue and raising money. So mwah to you, girlfriend.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind. I love doing it. Let's face it, I've been blessed with Rescue Puggies. So it's my way of being able to give back. So thank you. Charles is still giving me the stink eye though. So I think I I'm going to have to go and give him a treat to keep him happy. Otherwise, they're going to run to Dad, and then that'll be it. I'll be nothing for the rest of the night. So thank you to Joanna and to beautiful James and all the other puggies that we got. We had such wonderful entertainment through the show as we watched them run around. And I think that's little Daisy's tongue that I can see just poking out from underneath Joanna's arm.
And yes, thank you, Donna. Thank you to everyone who supports Rescue. We can do beautiful work, but everyone plays a role in rescuing. Can't be out there promoting if we're tending to sick dogs or transporting or things like that. So everyone can play their part in helping rescue pugs live a better life.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, and thank you also to Rachael, who was one of our sponsors tonight. So,
Yay, Rachael.
And thank you to Agatha for her beautiful snoring throughout the show.
Oh. She doesn't even snore all the time. She just chose to do it through the whole show.
Yeah, but it's so funny because when she did her own show, she was perfect.
She was silent through her own whole show.
So the one thing I can say is anyone who hasn't seen any of the Pug Life shows, all of the back catalogue is available within the Pug Life Facebook group. You just need to go into media, albums, and then you'll find all of them in one place. So well worth watching. And of course, Belinda's, which was episode, I have to get my thing out, episode 22.
22 was it?
Today is 23. And I've just got to find, so Rachel's done 2. So if you want to have a look, and we've just got another donation. Thank you so much. It just popped up and I didn't see who it was. So to that wonderful person, thank you so much. So we had Agatha was episode 6. So definitely go back and see that. And if anyone is interested in looking at how Rachael creates her portraits, if you go to episode 17, all of that is in there. Marissa Coins, I think that's how you say her name. Thank you, Marissa, for your donation. That was absolutely wonderful. See, it's that easy. You can donate. It's that easy. I'm just going to keep saying it's that easy. So we would love to reach our fundraising goal by the end of the night. So, because every dollar counts. Thank you very much to everyone. I am going to say good night, and I'm going to say my usual good night, which is have a pawsome week, puggies, and humans. Be generous with the snackies. I'll see you next Sunday. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much.
See you.
See you, puppies.